Geralt of Rivia. And I was beginning to think this tournament would be a I'm afraid winning coin from peasants, thugs, and faux aristocrats is no...
We know each other?
Let's say we've some mutual acquaintances. I've heard...
Place like this, that's more a warning than a recommendation.
Sasha.
Sasha what? Or maybe just skip right to telling me your real name.
Place like this, Sasha will need to
Come to the Passiflora often?
I'm here from time to time. I cannot say all the faces are familiar, but...
Met a man once who traveled with 2 Zeracanian warrior whip.
Have other talents, clearly. The halfling's Bernard Tully, a farmer, claims to... Best beware of that one. He's not particularly fond of... And I'm certain you've heard of...
Actually, I haven't heard of him.
He's reputed to be fabulous.
All right.
Try to chat up the...
I can see that.
This will certainly serve me better than your conversation with Sasha. I'm new to this. It took me ages to squirrel.
You really
Why not look it? The smell? Anywho. But
Good luck.
Likewise. What?
Playing tournament.
What to you? Perhaps
See your cards.
you would like me to advance that. Welcome, anyone leaving the pass. Rules number 2. We play easy enough to catch. Players will be...
Patrick Hay, Geralt of Bramble Front and Stock.
Excellent. A pleasant...
Material world, and I'm a material girl.
So, how did you fare in the first round?
Not bad. Guessing
I've the distinct impression my opponent was drunk.
might have had a hard time. All right.
Lovely.
What did you want to talk?
A cartload of coin. That's the grand prize, you know. I can't speak for you, but I'd prefer it. And luck can be so undependable. Frankly, one should simply take...
As proposition?
Thief? True, it's not my day job.
Why tell me?
I'm a woman. I'm in need of that coin. And Geralt of Rivia would never abandon a...
Who'd you hear it from?
Fringilla Vigo? She told me of your adventures in Beauclair. Apparently you're dependable. So long as the cause is...
Fine.
I'll split the coin with you, of course.
Split? What if I win the...
I shall have another proposition for you then.
What's the plan?
I shall tell you all when the time is right. And if you are eliminated, stay till the tournament's end. It'll be worth your while, you'll see.
All sounds pretty mysterious, but...
Excellent. Now that's settled.
Oh!
That one's so pretty, but he can't keep his hands off himself.
Ooh.
Time for
Bad. Finish.
We wish you a pleasant...
Dear she.
You've got brawny thighs, stranger.
I get no pleasure whatsoever from easy victories.
Don't plan to. Curious about that other proposition. Congratulations.
I like men. You...
Yes.
Congratulations, madame.
Yes. What?
How's... Now what? We must...
Before you ask,
Figured as much.
you...
Agreed.
We must get...
A fit.
We will.
Well,
Split...
But finding me proved no simple task, for having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Lovely.
I get...
Don't plan?
That one's so pretty, but he can't keep his hands off himself.
Congratulations.
You...
Yes.
Yes. What?
How's... No! We must...
Before
Figure...
you... We must...
A fit...
We would...
Well...
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, and cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
I get no...
Don't plan to.
Well, I hope your luck
Ladies and gentlemen,
The nearest round's winner will face...
I'll not play a mute.
are we to understand you for
No, I'll not swiving forfeit the round.
a good match to you both?
Play. The mutant cheated! I'll gouge those
What? Lost your nerve?
Well played. Congratulations on both your victories. I'd wanted to summon the guards initially, but...
Yeah, it's better I took care of it.
please. I must admit I did not expect this outcome.
Might have guessed there were multiple games going on.
let's begin. Superb match. A great...
Thief! The coin's gone. The guards...
What?
How is this possible?
No one's removed the coin from the premises.
Phew!
We must scour the building.
Before you ask,
Figured as much.
an unexpected turn of events.
Agreed.
We must get upstairs. I say, this Witcher is Captain Hansen's good friend. He could examine...
A fee? But...
We will, of course, collect it from the Captain personally. How is his injury from the other week? Has it healed yet?
Well, I'd heard it.
Splendid. We shall go upstairs
Next time we see the captain, milady, I'd appreciate you mentioning.
That is all, good fellow. You may go. The Witcher requires...
Cool. That went well. Really no...
Yes, a horrid man. Come now, get...
Blows delivered from a strange angle. Expert, though. Precise. Somebody dragged something heavy towards the terrace. Crossbow bolt. A line tied to it. Line's clearly been cut.
The thief might have used it to lower the sack of coin. He'd need an accomplice waiting down below to grab it.
Something down there, but I can't make it out. Must have been one of the players. Lowered the coin down on the line.
This was...
Don't know yet. Come on.
This weather makes me downright melancholy.
Same as the one tied to the bolt. Where's that scent coming from? Cinnamon.
I don't smell a thing.
This weather makes me downright...
My neighbour Winch sold the ambulance to him.
Haste makes waste. Culprit lost this crate. Must have fallen off the wagon.
Can you be certain this was the thief?
Crossbow under the packages.
I appreciate you resisting the impulse. They've a storehouse at the docks.
Sounds good.
Yet again.
Oh, witches are evil's fountainhead. Ah! What's the rush? Huh? I like rain. Keeps the roads indoors.
Greyhead, come here.
Draw your weapon. Prepare for battle.
Brought friends?
No. No, they defend justice.
Is that so?
Yes, for you are a rogue and a cheat, sir.
You'd better go home. Get some sleep.
Why?
Don't know about you two. But... Yeah.
Greyhead, come here.
What is it?
We've a problem, Master Witcher. Mate of ours got injured, and we can't seem to find...
Poor lad.
You track many a monster. Would you sniff our friend?
Why not?
Lead the way. Yeah.
Sewers.
Good thing he didn't catch us.
Come, sir.
Don't know that I'm gonna buy anything.
truly wonder what will happen with the gutters clogged.
White one, take a gander over here.
Oh!
Blueprints. Traces of sewer slime.
Take pity, sir. I've a sick child. Even more misery besides.
Blood. Fresh.
Watch out, Horson. That was 5 stone to the purest fish deck you put to the torch. Do you know what it was worth?
All right, Witchman. Take your coin, but...
Do what you...
Need no convincing it.
There are 6 inside. I wasn't...
Gotta find another way in. Here's the wagon. Smell the cinnamon now?
I was right about the warehouse.
Which one's Hortensia?
The tall one.
Masquerade's done, Tully. Give us the coin.
Masquerade? Well put. Told him who you are yet? No? I'm sure he'd love to hear it. Go on, tell him. Or I'll tell Hortensia to break your fingers.
Let go of her.
One of you restrain him, then make sure he gets a good view.
Good work. I did not, in fact, suspect him, whereas he clearly caught on to me long ago.
Halflings can be
At any rate, we've succeeded. Now
Oh yeah. So what's this proposition that's supposed to convince me?
no longer on the table. We retrieve the coin together. We shall divide it equally. Know what? Let's have dinner at the Kingfisher. My treat. To celebrate my last day.
Heading back to Nilfgaard?
I see you miss very...
Still got a touch of an accent.
Ah well. It seems I shall need a new trait. Anyway, I'm compromised.
Who were you before you became a spy?
I don't rightly remember anymore. But I suppose you can call me Cantarella.
That your real name?
Well, almost.
I'd love to. As it turned out, the blue-eyed prostitute was actually his sister. He couldn't believe it.
Oh my.
He asked me to see her again at the House of the Night.
Fascinating story. Shall we go upstairs? You can show me exactly how it ended.
Great idea. Slipped away without a word.
country round here.
Horrible time. Got so fucked up, man. Blood came out.
I repeat, do not. The last individual who tried to come in on my business...
What's the fuss about?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke?
Oh,
What's this?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new...
We'll have our reckoning.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got... Take a peek at what he's got inside, then
Next time, Earl.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in...
What's this all about?
Exactly the ploughing opposite.
About to ask me for help.
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance to pay off the debt. I've made up...
Getting better by them.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fit. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's
Fine. We'll try...
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's...
Wait, you don't even...
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting... Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk...
Zed.
Big fish in the card pond. As a
No problem.
Oh!
Ah!
In short, who kisses your ass today?
Thinking punishable by death.
Clear as the eternal fire.
Locked. But looks like Zed's inside. And in hot water. Gotta find another way in. Must be Zed.
Find it?
No.
Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
I tried.
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit. Well,
Greetings. Bad idea. From the square tell there might be worth snooping around. How much this card's worth? And we're looking for something. Either Zed had an ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment under there. Must be the names of people Zed sold cards to. Zoltan ought to have a look at this.
Eternal fire walk with you.
Zoltan?
Get up.
Round of Gwen.
I never
Let's play. Seems I...
Right fucking shock, given you do well to fix your cup.
Zoltan.
Geralt.
You've been in town a while. Maybe you can tell me.
Excellent question. I believe it. War requires resources, wherewithal. Novigrad's up.
I understand.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but the Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable, and any assault on the... So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal...
What can you tell me?
Got one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr. What do you call a triumvirate?
No idea.
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumour is Whoreson recently quarrelled with the others, but I know nothing more.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore.
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human... Rather not dwell on it, Geralt.
Nice talk. Zoltan?
Geralt!
About those cards.
You got them? Show it here.
Zed's dead. I ran into his murderer.
Won't cry over...
Zoltan. Sure that...
Just Zed. Sides.
Didn't find the other card.
Fuck.
Listen, got Zed.
Show me.
Who's Caesar built?
Cleaver's clerk. A decent fella once, but so high and mighty.
Fishing?
We met at the Angler.
At least we won't have to... Ravi.
A common card sharp and a swim.
Zolt.
Thanks, Geralt. And if you want to...
All right.
Got no need to put...
Not good.
It's confirmed, perhaps?
Ah, you're here. How'd you make out with Ravi?
Haven't been to the Sturgeon yet.
Fine, fine. Ravi's not going anywhere. Let's clean out Caesar. We'll do this. I'll chat him up while you sneak upstairs and search his cabinet of curiosities.
So what's in this cat?
Ah, no man knows. You'll be the first to see it. I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy. But you can tell me once we're done.
Shivi!
Caesar Belzen. I remember...
The Pike's king of the pond.
Well, see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish. And I do not come in...
Who's he?
Oh, him! Oh, that's Geralt.
Does, Geralt fish?
Yeah, cast an earthworm the other day.
In the pond, Tom?
You betcha!
Can't listen to this hogwash sober cup.
So what's the Sanders are eager biter?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook as a goat's up.
And it tasted like
Shut it. So, recently, I took this time...
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
Happen to like
Cause you're a witcher! What you shoving them potions? Shit's a delicacy to use.
A witcher? Never mentioned he was a...
Wilson! Did you hear Vibo Matilda last cast a pea and caught a young pike?
Ah! Cocksuckers lying like always. Pod... Or night crawlers, though the pike aren't as eager.
I'm not so sure. Geralt, what do you and your pals use up at Kaer Morhen?
live bait.
You see, Chibi? You'll make a good angler yet. In some 50, 60 years.
We'll wait and see. Geralt, go fetch us another...
Right. Can see the bottom of this one.
So, when are we gonna go noodling for catfish?
I'm done fishing with you. Forget what happened last time.
Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop. Drawer is open. Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Fits perfectly. Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Shame I can't ask Triss about it. Dining set from which Emperor Emhyr ate during his coronation ceremony. A set of Aranahid's necklace. Wonder if it's the real thing. Ah, here's Fringilla, the rope with which Stefan Skellen was hanged. Joachim de Vet's skull. Pretty grim curiosity. Full armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition. Portrait of Emperor Emhyr, tempera on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say.
Witch hunters everywhere.
Zoltan, time we were on our way.
I suppose so.
Wait now. Leaving already? Where's that bottle you went to fetch?
Greetings, Belzen. We've a message for you from the boss.
Message? What?
Mr. Cleaver's very unhappy.
Now, just a minute. If any discrepancies have cropped up in the books, I can
Too late. Grab him! And you two!
Leave him alone.
Cleaver will pay extra for killing.
A feel for your man!
that she bore you.
I am the Witcher.
Thanks. Oh, how will I ever explain this to Cleaver? I'd recommend. Right.
Good luck then.
You must... Oh, by the by. Splendid job with that last one.
Looked through...
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, Joachim de Vet's skull, Vatier de Rideau's dagger.
Oh, shite. Disgusting fellow. To think I shook hands with him. But did you happen to take the rope? I know a few would pay a tidy sum for it. Some go in for that sort.
No. Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic.
Triss ought to know.
Good idea. Take it by her house when I get a chance. Natalis card.
Go.
Any means must
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home. The Black Ones are chasing guerrillas round the Kedweni woods.
Bobbery!
Novigrad's safe.
Together now! Kill the horse!
Bobbery! Guards!
Bravo, Witcher. I've material for another ballad.
How about that? It's the flea-ridden mutant. Join us, please. Rav, look how happy he is to see us. You happy?
Sure he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that dagger in his back.
Oh, you got the card. What else do you want?
If you'd just given it up, instead of trying to cheat us, we'd be out of your hair all... As it is, that's all your fingers broke. So, it seems the Witcher will have to pay for you.
Ah!
See? Rav is on board. What do you say?
Agreed.
Let's play. Curb your enthusiasm, mate. And so, now we'll play something else.
Thanks.
Natalis card will do just...
Oh, yeah. Maybe you prefer some other? Got a whole array, you...
I'm in a hurry.
The Natalis card.
What a smack.
Seems right.
Zoltan,
Get up.
got the car.
Sims will make it. Come on. I arranged to meet the buyer. The exchange.
Afraid your client might change his mind.
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the bell.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about him, but he's of Duke Silk, no doubt about that.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed, more or less in that order. Now, I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome?
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now.
Doing it.
Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse, son. I'll tend to the others. I can use a fight. Come to Pappy! Go on, Geralt! I don't...
Something like that way. Awful not rude, do so.
Can't get away, Duke. Might as well stop.
Leave me. Smite.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha. Highly amusing. If.
Yeah,
Ha. What am I?
not high.
So, you get him?
Yes. No, I let him go.
Oh, I knew I should have gone with you. You know he has it in for me. He'll be doubling it.
Doubt it. Think he's likely to quit the business. If he gets out of there.
Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? If you want gold, it's not a problem. I'll find another
Kinda curious how the cards might...
Excellent! I'll take the coin to the King of Beggars.
Good luck, Zoltan.
Thanks, Geralt. And remember, the catfish is the king of the pot.
What was it happened to folks?
Has come.
She cast no spells. On my honor.
An elf's honor worth less than a man.
Wolves. Wolves everywhere.
Easy. To be a purveyor of cheap whores and watching down
Hey,
see it in your
you
face.
can't control what I hear.
How are things, Dudu?
So.
Take care.
If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me know when you finally decide.
Black ones, Redanians.
I haven't the
As
strength,
long as they
Geralt.
pay. Aren't you
Perhaps
too
you can
old
talk
to
some
be
sense
out?
into it.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if...
can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear. We can borrow the coin from her?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting.
What's this helping?
First of all, get...
Fine.
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me outside...
Old man Newman left me a gift last
Black ones, Redanians, never give them
As long as they pay, don't.
What's he schemed up this time?
Nowadays, one word to another disguise. Ah, so good to see you.
Got a request?
Mine?
I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Thanks. I'll try.
Wars. Wars everywhere.
Swords? Wise. Not safe
Oh.
around here.
Long live Geralt of Rivia, our savior!
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my...
Want me to be the bandit? Are you serious? That...
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better. Written your lines already.
You've written...
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, Andromask, put it on.
But...
No time.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and...
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the...
Silence, vermin!
That is too...
You're better than I thought. I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there!
But eternal fire! What do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
One drink all I had.
What's he doing here? What's he doing here?
Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
Black ones, Danian, they've given me nothing. Long as they pay, I don't
Don't
care.
know how to give, you can't refuse.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
I associate boudoirs with the feminine...
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Jen?
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's...
Who knows?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
True enough. At adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a...
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Polly, everything all right? Open up!
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nut.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house?
Fine.
Damn it. Now where would she leave?
Not here. The key.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, Ross.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open...
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographed.
You mean to say...
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Oh.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to...
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's.
I'll go see Rotlick.
Really?
No, said that for the hell of it.
Portside.
Oh, fuck, don't worry.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine for the carcasses.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck 'em.
And here I thought we'd resolve this piece.
Ah. You horrendous mutant. Tell me, would you?
Black.
There ain't no... same place as always.
See? Wasn't that...
Oh, hey now. Arms for the poor.
Wondering if I could take part in the race.
If you've coin, decide quickly, please. There's a race.
I want a race.
Grand.
Geralt of Riv...
Excellent. You're...
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
That's it, Roach.
The final of the Erasmus Dagelbart Memorial Derby is over.
Not bad, yet we shouldn't. Shall I sign you up for another? Another race.
These races.
They're run.
Family doesn't.
But the house is.
Any special rule?
They're as simple as Lord Erasmus was.
Pure harmony between jockey and steed.
Well, Rotlick.
You'd think them...
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist.
Dandelion sent.
Oh, yes. But
Think I might have run into one of them.
then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back.
What's there to worry about?
They've had a...
Let's do.
You're...
Far from the.
Traitor, Nilfgaard's lackey.
Come on now.
Thank you. I...
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time. Just as soon...
Fine.
Hide the wenches! Witcher's coming!
Why don't you all just get off my back? I suppose so. Running about very well.
It could very
what
well
about
be
the
time for
trade we
change
do
of
with the
scene.
Empire? We shall lose our shares in the maritime company.
Lollygagging.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
You've got the streets respect, Witcher. Oi, Grey Knight. Need a spire? Greetings.
Take care of yourself.
Oh.
Well,
No.
Don't you like it?
Oh. You! You know, now that I think about... What about Rotlick?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best...
Guess everything's ready.
Soon.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate?
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the...
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, it wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dag...
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion!
What? Speak, man.
She's badly been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt?
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not...
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very... No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike it.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can...
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly.
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon. Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal. It's her voice that concerns you. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Traitoress. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking. Looks like necrophage has got to this one. That's gotta be him.
But this one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Let's keep looking. A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely. This isn't it. Calluses on the fingers.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start.
Where?
Let's look at his head.
Notice anything else?
Those burn.
Yes. And
murderer gap.
So it seems.
See this? A small, extremely sharp
But why?
Let's examine the mouth.
Just like Priscilla's.
Let's examine his...
What have we here? Deep wound on...
Look at it.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf Look at his hand.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year...
Some other time, maybe. See anything?
His right foot.
Doesn't...
Yeah, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
I sincerely...
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually.
Think there could be...
Only as the...
All right. Think...
Enlighten me.
Sorry.
I understand. For the good of the investigation. Will you at least share what you intend to do?
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner.
A student.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in, under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. You didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel.
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every...
Most are scoundrels.
True in his case. Later,
Might have told...
I know him.
I decide when...
An old... What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarp.
As do I.
And I'll keep my...